Hi guys, welcome back. We're doing an absolute classic, McDonald's. You know, I felt like this should have been my very first video. I feel like that should be a rite of passage for anyone trying to start. You know, a mukbang channel is you got to start with McDonald's. Got a new setup for the mic. I'm learning. You know, Mr. Lee is learning how to adjust the sound quality. Let me know if this is distracting though. You know, if this is kind of like taking you out of the experience. I feel like it might get in the way. We'll see though. We'll learn as we go. Anyways, we got the absolute original classics of 2 Big Macs. We got 10-piece nuggets with buffalo barbecue and sweet and sour. Surprisingly, McDonald's gave me an extra large fries. What was originally supposed to be 1 large fries became 2. Gave half of the second one to my son since he's ravenous right now. And I'm sorry guys, I haven't been uploading. It was a hectic of a Labor Day weekend. Had the kids home. You know, it's hard to record when they're home. Anyways, I'm just gonna shut up. Let's just eat. I hope this distance is good. I don't know why I'm whispering like it's some ASMR video. No, I hope this distance is good. You know, maybe I need to adjust my own speaking volume. I hope I can get it right soon enough. Because I know those last few videos I posted, they're a little choppy. Let's just get right into this, man. The buns are actually extra toasted, and I like that a lot. But we got some gorgeous Big Mac sandwiches here. Thing is, you know, it's not pretty, but it's okay. Big Macs are supposed to be messy. I don't need it to be pretty. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Man, guys, I haven't had Big Macs in I want to say almost a year or 2 now. Let's get into these nuggies though. Thing is, if I'm craving McDonald's and I want that McDonald's flavor, I'm usually trying to be as cost effective as possible. Man, that Big Mac is dry. Holy crap. See this this patty right here? This thing is super dry, even for McDonald's standards. But yeah, like I was saying, usually when I go to McDonald's, I never get the Big Mac because it's like $4 or $5 for a single burger. I'd rather just, usually I do their deals, so I'll do like their 2 or 3 McDoubles and chickens. And then I'll like satisfy that McDonald's craving for me. But I ordered off their app for the first time in a while. And they're doing a deal. Only when you do mobile ordering for buy 1 Big Mac, get 1 free. And you know us Asians, man, if there's something free, we're gonna take it. Now, Big Macs are my favorite thing at McDonald's, though. So seeing that they're like BOGO, oh hell yeah. I mean, I know people are like, man, this is dry. Holy crap. Trying not to choke here. I know there's that hack where you can just order Big Mac sauce and order McDouble with lettuce. I always feel weird about doing a lot of like special, like off the menu type stuff at fast food restaurants. I just feel like it annoys the workers so much. I mean, which is stupid because I used to work at Chick-fil-A for a good number of years. Yeah, we will take special requests all the time. Serve it with a smile. And, I mean, yeah, when it's like during the lunch rush, you know, and you're busy and there's already a perfectly good sandwich, like a good number of sandwiches fresh, you know, off the fryer and ready to go, you know, just so that it can, you know, continue that momentum during lunch rush. And then someone puts in a special order and you have to stop what you're doing, you know, like it can cause issues. I mean, it was never really a big deal anyways, since it's your job, but I mean, that just kind of carries over to when I go to fast food restaurants, and I don't want to cause that same trouble on the people working. Because fast food, working in any hospitality industry, customer service, retail, sucks. You just want to do your job and go home. But it's never that easy, is it? These fries got cold, man. It is weird. They're still a little crispy. But cold fries are the worst. Cold McDonald's fries are the worst. Definitely let these sit too long. I know I'm going to offend a lot of you, because I have in the past. People I talk to. One, I'm not a big fan of barbecue sauce. In fact, there's not a single sauce I like at McDonald's. Like, I love buffalo sauce, but McDonald's buffalo sauce, for some reason, is so unique in flavor, and I'm not the biggest fan of it. Barbecue, I'm not. Barbecue sauce flavor. And again, I'm just. It's not something that I would. It's not even in my top like 10 sauces, right? The American style barbecue, fantastic, right? But I've had barbecue sandwiches where it would just be like 50% meat and 50% barbecue sauce, and that would ruin the sandwich for me completely. Just a little bit, you know, like a small dollop where you can just kind of barely cover the entire sandwich. Perfectly good, good enough for me. Doesn't this just look like the most perfect, like, commercial perfect picture of a Big Mac? Thing is, though, man, this meat has been dried. It has been sitting out for a while. Which kind of sucks because I was looking forward to it since I haven't had a Big Mac in so long. But you know, it's buy one get one free, so I'm not gonna complain. And lastly, the sweet and sour. McDonald's sweet and sour is my least version of the sweet and sour. I love Chick-fil-A's version, Polynesian. Wendy's. I don't remember what Burger King's sweet and sour tastes like, but I'm sure it's better than McDonald's. Oh man, I think I should have gotten an extra drink. Wish it would have included an extra drink instead of the extra fries. I was just thinking about throwing this in the air fryer, but I'm like, oh, I'm too lazy. It's been a long day, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed your Labor Day weekend. Unless you guys work, then I'm sorry. For me personally, it was just nothing but stress all weekend, and a couple days leading up to the weekend. I'm going to do something else that might piss a lot of you off too. For the longest time, because my brother did it. By the way, I don't drink before I'm, about to reveal like the cliffhanger or say my next sentence. So I'm sorry if that's annoying. It's just, this is so dry. But my brother, growing up, used to take those ketchup packets and take a large McDonald's fry, pour the ketchup in there, and kind of like mix it together. So growing up, I did the same thing. I wanted to copy him. He's 11 years older than I am, so I looked up to him a lot. And yeah, that's just kind of how I prefer to eat my McDonald's fries. It was only for McDonald's too, by the way, but that's how I prefer to eat those fries growing up, at least until I got into like high school. And I remember seeing memes about how like, like you're one or two people, like someone who properly like dips their fries, or you're like some kind of heathen that pours sauce all over the fries. Now I kind of grew out of that. I prefer to dip my fries, but because these are so dry, I'm gonna pour some sauce all over. Because these McDonald's containers, like, they're perfect nugget dipping apparatuses. But you can't really fit the fries into it. We're just going to mix all of that. I don't know what it is with... And it's not just... Ooh, excuse me. It's not just us Americans who have like deathly sweet sauces, Definitely there are a lot of different Asian countries that love sweet on their food. But man, I just wish... I mean, this is a rare, an unpopular opinion, I guess. But I wish it was like more 90% of just like different variations of spicy sauce. What I'm trying to say is, I wish spicy was a more popular flavor profile than sweet. Much better. Slightly better. I mean, can you really go wrong with McDonald's? Whether you're having just a really crappy day, you're too tired to cook dinner. I probably sound like a total American right now. Well, yeah, it's just, especially on those days where, you know, you come back exhausted from work or just from wherever. Dude, I mean, McDonald's is just, for me, no, I'm going to contradict myself here in a second. McDonald's is a perfect choice for me if I don't want to cook. But I definitely, obviously you're not going to feel good afterwards, right, physically. But for me, it's more of like a mental thing where I finish a meal, but you don't feel satisfied, right? So like, I enjoy the process of eating it. But it's the end result where I get done eating it and I'm just like, you know, it just leaves you wanting more. Something better. Maybe a little bit more satisfying. And I can't explain it. You know, kind of like a home cooked meal would provide. You know, you have my best friend growing up. Mom made an amazing casserole. I don't even remember what was in it. I just remember loving it. This was back in late elementary school. And I just remember eating, like, I could almost eat the entire, like, tray. Like, it was like a 9x13 tray. And, like, she knew, like, if I was coming over to make that. But just, like, when I think about, like, comfort and just, like, comfort food and just, you know, you're going to eat that meal, you're going to get food coma, but it's like, you're just so satisfied and you take that nap and it's like the best thing ever. Stuff like that. I find it funny that my mind went to that because most of the time will be like my wife's cooking or some kind of Korean food that will do that for me. Something that I grew up eating. It's weird that a memory popped up in my head because I haven't thought about that friend or that casserole in years. Yeah, I should have just stuck with the one fry. You know, I haven't eaten my fries like this in years either. I gotta say, man, I'm really enjoying it. I might have to get back into it. Because I'm one of those people where I'm a huge person. Or, okay, I am a big person, but I'm a person who is huge into textures, right? Textures are equally as important for me as the taste of the food. So when I eat something that's supposed to be crunchy, I want it to remain crunchy as long as possible. Like, when you get enchiladas, or not enchiladas, sorry, at a Mexican restaurant, I don't know if you guys have heard of it. It's something called flautas, which is like a fried, I guess like a fried mini burrito that's supposed to be like drenched in sauce. So you deep fry it first, take it out, and you drench some like verde sauce over it. And I used to get that all the time, but I would always order the sauce on the side so that I could still maintain the crunch of the original structural integrity of that burrito, of the flautas. And we just dip it into the sauce and pour it. I know that you're probably not even supposed to eat it that way. And, you know, if someone had approached me, and if I was eating at someone's house and they're like, yeah, you're not supposed to eat it that way, then of course I wouldn't. But I tell that story because that's the main reason why I transitioned to dipping my fries, because, you know, I want the fries to remain crispy, because if you drench it in sauce, it's not going to be crispy. It's going to get soggy. But I haven't eaten fries like this in years. And what am I talking about? Okay, you know what? Just forget everything I said, because I've obviously had chili cheese fries, which is already drenched in cheese and chili. I've had different like loaded style fries. I'm such an idiot. Okay, never mind. You know what? I take back everything I said in the past 10 minutes. When I'm hungry and I'm just kind of like, all logic goes out the window. Never mind. Speaking of which, man, I could go for some loaded fries though. So, yep, I'm getting quite full. And I kind of slow realization where I'm like, yeah, I'm full, but, you know, it's just leaving me wanting more. It's kind of like a tease. It's like, a cute girl walks up to you, gives you a long-lasting, lingering hug, maybe a kiss on the cheeks, and just walks away. It's like, no. That's kind of creepy. I don't think my wife would like would like that analogy. That's all McDonald's is to me. It's just a big tease. Now that Five Guys I had though, oh man, come at me, Big Bertha. But then again, there's so many better burger places than Five Guys in my opinion. Speaking of which, I know In-N-Out is overhyped, and I know a lot of you West Coasters, you Californians, are gonna hate me for this, but yeah, it's definitely, you know, maybe back in the day when Shake Shack and like all these different smash burger places weren't available, sure, In-N-Out probably reigned king during that time, but the formula has been repeated and transformed, and now there are places that could rival or are even better than In-N-Out, and I've only had it once. Well, you know, that's a story for another time, but although I will say though, when I do go to Cali, like if there's an In-N-Out, I will go 100% of the time. Anyways, last bite. Apologies all. My throat is killing me because all of the food that was just dry was just kind of like, especially some of the end bits of the fries were kind of like cutting my throat as it was going down. My throat isn't used to that kind of pounding. Well, oh, I'm full. That was good. And Big Mac, man, buy one, get one free on the app. That is fantastic. Although I wish everything was a lot more fresh. I think the fries were obviously a lot more fresh, but it's been sitting out since I was trying to set everything up. But, oh, hope you guys enjoyed it. Please leave down in the comments below, like and subscribe, obviously. But let me know what you guys want to see me eat. Let me know if this is distracting, if I should move it. Move it out of the way. I'll figure something out. But other than that, we'll see you guys next time.